What should be your plan, your revision plan for the next 75 days? How to tackle the strong subjects, weak subjects? So here I have 2018 to 2023, all subject wise questions divided. So as you can see, the most important subjects here are how many years of PYQs to be done. If you want to see the revision notes of PW Medit, they are available for free for all of you on the Telegram group of PW Medit. Next 40 days is to be focused on weak subjects. You still have time to cover weak subjects. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In this video, we'll talk about what should be your 75-day strategy for the upcoming NEET PG 2025. Now the tentative date is on 15th June and this is the date that we are dealt with. Unfortunately, right, there is no news of any preponement, postponement. So you take 15 June as your go-to date for this NEET PG and we have 75 days. Now, in this video, we'll talk about what should be your plan, your revision plan for the next 75 days, how to tackle the strong subjects, weak subjects, which subjects to focus more on, how to go about grand test, etc., etc. Right? Now, let's dive straight into the video. Before getting into the video, let's first see what is the subject-wise weightage of NEET PG according to the last 5-year schedule. So here I have 2018 to 2023 all subject wise questions divided. So as you can see, the most important subjects here are biochemistry, pharma, micro, pathology, PSM, medicine, surgery, obs-gynae, and pediatrics, right? So these 9 subjects will have around 120 questions amongst them, right? So you cannot let go of these 9 subjects. And among these 9 subjects, around 50 questions will be from general surgery and obs and gynae, right? So these 9 subjects are of most importance and you cannot let go of obs and gynae and surgery, right? Now for these 2 particular subjects, PW Medit revision videos are really nice, and in fact you can get the free RR notes PDF on the WhatsApp, on the Telegram group. I'll share the link of the Telegram group just in a bit. In fact, this is the QR code. If you want to get all RR videos or RR notes PDF for free, you can scan this QR code, go to the Telegram group and download them for free from the drive link, right? I'll share the drive link on the Telegram group. So this is the subject wise weightage. Now let's see how to go about this. Now first of all, let's first see how many number of questions do we need to get correct for a particular rank. Now according to last year, at a 145 questions correct, you had a rank of 12,000. At 155 questions correct, a rank of 6,500. 165 correct, rank of 900, right? So there is a lot of competition now. The cutoffs have markedly increased in the last 2 to 3 years, because in my time, I remember if you had 140 to 150 questions correct, you were like in top 1000 in NEET PG, right? So now the competition has tremendously increased. So a good number for you to get correct is 155 questions. At around 155 questions, you will have a rank of around 6 to 7,000, and that will get you your preferred at least set of branches, not maybe your preferred branch, but your preferred set of branches in your college, right? Both MD and DNB included. Now, what should be your timeline? Let's say you watch the video on 4th April. Now the exam is on 15th June. So let's break it down into 3 sets of revision. The first revision should be completed in around 45 days till 10th May, followed by a second revision in 20 days, and finally the last 15 days revision. Now, irrespective of how much of your syllabus is complete, you have to start revision. A lot of students make this mistake that their 4-5 subjects are still remaining. They keep on studying those 4-5 subjects and don't revise the ones that they have completed. You have to start your revision. Let's say your 4-5 subjects are still lagging. You start revising your strong subjects now, and when the time for that subject comes, your weak subject comes, spend more time. That's how you do it. But you cannot let go of your strong subjects which were done earlier. Now divide your subjects into weak subjects and strong subjects. How do you define a weak subject? So the subject in which you're getting more than 3 questions incorrect per GT. Let's say you have a pathology subject. In pathology, you're getting 11 to 12 questions correct out of 15. That counts as a weak subject, mind you, because according to this, you don't have a lot of leeway to get wrong questions. Per subject, at max 2 questions, 2 or 3 questions, right? So you need to make strong subjects really strong. And what do I mean by strong subjects? The ones which you get less than or equal to 2 incorrect in GTs. right? Now for weak subjects, what to do? Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of time to watch the main videos completely. I would say attend an offline class for that weak subjects. A lot of offline classes keep on happening, let's say for 6 days obs and gynae class, or 7 days medicine class, or 5 days or 6 days surgery class. Attend that, get a base of that subject and build upon it through RR and questions. Now for strong subjects, just focus on your revision notes. You have to shift to revision notes now, because time is of the essence here. You cannot still go on to the main notes unless your main notes are very well highlighted. You've read them 3 to 4 times. You know what to focus on. You've done your PYQs. You know that this topic is very, very important, and you have highlighted it. If that is the case, fine, go ahead with main notes. If that is not the case, revision notes of almost all platforms are pretty good. And in fact, if you want to see the revision notes of PW Medit, they are available for free for all of you on the Telegram group of PW Medit. Okay, so I'll share this is the QR code of the NEET PG batch for a Telegram group. I've uploaded the drive link which has all the revision notes of all the subjects. Okay, so you can download them for free and watch them at your pace. Okay, these are not the videos, these are the PDFs. So you can annotate on your own if you want a concise resource. Now, for each subject wise test, this PDF also has set of important PYTs, or important topics which you need to focus on. So for example, in anatomy, we have separately marked down which are the must-do topics. For example, cranial nerves, brachial plexus, root values, dermatomes, arteries, nerve supply, etc., etc. These things are important. Embryology, very, very important for NEET PG. Neuroanatomy, again, very, very important. These are all the list of topics subject-wise. Similarly, for biochemistry, we have marked down important topics, important cycles, metabolism, what things to focus on, genetics, what things to focus on, DNA replication, enzymes, etc. And similarly for physiology, for microbiology, and for all other subjects as well. All 19 subjects, all important topics are there in that Google Drive link. You can download it for free on the Telegram group. Now, how many years of PYQs to be done? So very common question. I'll quickly just tell. 5 years for NEET PG and ICT, and 2 years for FMG. FMG PYQs are to be done or not? Yes. Now there is a common body for both FMG and NEET PG, that is NBE. So you have to do FMG PYQs also. Now how to do PYQs? Just focus on the questions and answers. A lot of students read the complete explanation. That takes a lot of time. Your explanations are almost similarly given in your RR notes, which will eventually read. So there is no point to read the explanations again and again, especially if that question you've gotten correct. Now, very, very important. In fact, the most important line of this video is to make a choti copy right now. This is the ideal time to make a choti copy because you are revising. So in this revision, you will come across a lot of stuff which is forgettable, which you are not able to retain, and that is totally fine. Your brain has a limited capacity to remember important stuff. Don't overload it with useless stuff which you can just revise one day before the exam and vomit out in the next day. The thing that we call a ratta, right? So ratte wali cheezein, the things that you have to mug up, write them separately in your choti copy. Keep that choti copy with you. It doesn't have to be choti in the sense, it just have to be a separate copy, right? So a lot of students make flashcards out of it. For example, muscles of soles of foot, they write separately in a page and keep it handy for revision. Now, this choti copy will be your study buddy, right? This will remain with you whether you go to the library, whether you go to sleep just before the sleep, it will remain with you always. And why is it remaining with you? Because you have to read it daily. This, you have to promise me that you will read it daily. Then only your weak subjects will become strong, because a lot of subjects have a lot of things that you have to mug up, and there is no way you can learn these things unless you do space multiple revisions. You have to read your choti copy again and again. Now this choti copy can have anything that you forget. It is customized by you, right? So muscles of soles of foot, triads. I used to write all the triads in 2-3 pages so that I can revise them just at a glance. So Charcot's triad, Carney's complex, whatever. So all these triads you can put it in a one page. Similarly, classification systems, staging systems of cancer, etc., scoring systems, etc., etc. You can just write it one after the other and keep them compiled at one place so that you can warm it out the next day. Now, what I would also like you to do is add daily 15 questions to your study schedule. So daily you practice 50 questions, all subjects and all tags, right? These are random questions that you're practicing. And why are you practicing? You're practicing to build MCQ solving skills, because believe me, how much you study, you will have around 60 to 70 questions, if not more, which you have to blindly guess. Not blindly, but do intelligent guessing. And in these 60 to 70 questions, the only way you will be able to guess them well if you know how to solve an MCQ. And these random questions will help you build MCQ solving skills. And simultaneously, it will also help you in retrograde revision. Let's say you are studying pathology, but you are doing subjects of all questions, 50 questions only. I'm not asking you to do 100 questions. 100 questions a little more. It is a little more. Students feel a little burdened. 50 questions is doable. All of you can do it. All subjects. So let's say you're reading pathology, revising pathology, but just before sleeping or early in the morning, whatever time you feel, dedicated time when you'll do 50 questions of all subjects. So simultaneously you're revising all subjects while revising pathology, and that is the time to do it. With two things you have to take away from this video, number one will be choti copy, and second is daily 50 questions practice. Okay. Now, if a lot of you feel that theory is becoming monotonous, this is my second attempt, my third attempt, I don't want to read the textbook again, I don't want to read my notes again, join a TNT. Okay, lot of platforms have recordings available. You know, if you are a Sankalp test and discussion subscriber, all the test and discussions, recordings, PDFs will be available on the app. You can watch it at your own time. But if your theory is becoming monotonous, join a test and discussion, give the test, attend the discussion, go back to your notes. This is what is the retrograde method of studying. Now, how much GTs to give? Now, it's a good time to increase your frequency of GTs to once per week or once in 10 days. Don't do GTs every alternate day, please. Okay, once a week GT is fine. Now, how to give a GT? You need to prepare for a GT. A lot of students say that my GT score is stuck. Now, why is it stuck? Because you're not preparing for the GT. So on the day of the grand test, make sure you revise the choti copy in the morning. Let's say you wake up at around 8. 8 to 2, you dedicate it to choti copy, or 8 to 1. Have a lunch, give the grand test for 2 to 5 p.m. Right? 3 hours of concentrated study. Now you review the grand test from 6 to 9 p.m. or let's say 6 to 8 p.m. and read the wrong topics from your notes. That's it. That's it. Right? This is how you give a grand test. You have to prepare for a grand test. Right? So this is the brief timeline. Your first revision now in the next 40 days is to be focused on weak subjects. You still have time to cover weak subjects. So please, please, please don't let go of weak subjects. You still have time, and especially if your weak subjects are amongst these 9 subjects. Which are these most important 9 subjects? Biochem, Pharma, Micro, Path, Obs, Gynae, Surgery, Medicine, PSM, Pediatrics. Okay? Do your weak subjects, follow RR notes, make RR notes as your base. If you want free RR notes, you can download them for free on the Sankalp NEET PG batch. This is the list of all important PYTs which you have to focus on. Don't let go of PYQs, at least 5 years for NEET PG, INICT, 2 years for FMG. Make a choti copy. Please, please, please make a choti copy. Please, please, please. And add daily questions practice to your preparation. As simple as that. This is all you need to do, right? If you have any questions, you can join the Sankalp batch. Tag me at the rate RJ2970. I'll answer all your queries. If you want to comment on this video, I'll be happy to answer all your queries, right? All the very best for the upcoming NEET PG exam. I'll see you on the other side.